Okay, so guys, if you have been struggling to get your videos recommended on YouTube lately, you are not alone. You know why? Because since the onset of 2025, YouTube algorithm has quietly changed. Like a lot has really changed. And what works last year might not really work anymore this year. You know why? Because many creators are noticing sudden dips in our views. You understand? Sometimes the unstable analytics and the videos that just picked up like that, you understand? A lot of changes. But here is the good news. YouTube is still recommending videos every second. It is just favoring a different set of signals now. So in today's video, I'm going to break down exactly how to, get recommended on YouTube in 2025 based on real algorithm patterns, updates, and what I have personally discovered through personal research and analytics across multiple channels. Now let's dive in immediately. First of all, I want you to understand how recommendation works in 2025. So before we jump into the strategies, you need to understand one key word. That is what YouTube doesn't recommend videos. No, it might recommend what people are mostly likely to watch next. And the way YouTube decide that in 2025 has shifted slightly. There are now three major factors that dominate the recommendation engine, which is the first one, viewers' behavior signal. What people click, watch, skip, or rewatch. Then your video performance signals. This is how your video performs within the first few hours. And then thirdly, content. Content type weighing whether your video fits into YouTube is currently prioritizing. You understand? So that is just that. So if your video can satisfy all these three factors, the system starts pushing it to browse and suggested surfaces. But if one of these is weak, trust me, you might get buried. And even if your content is great, and right now YouTube is doing silent algorithm tests, so your video might behave differently week to week. The trick is optimize for these new signals, right? Now, the other thing that I want us to also look at is for you to master the first 24 hours. That is what the algorithm decision window. You understand? So the first 24 hours after you publish your videos is more important than ever. This is what I call the decision window. You know why? Because within this period, YouTube will begin to test your videos with a small group of viewers, usually your subscribers or people who engage with similar videos based on how they respond. You understand? So the system will then decide whether to recommend it to wider audience or to let it fade away and remain buried. So here is what really matters in that window. One is your click-through rate, which is your titles and thumbnails. They need to stand the scroll. Then also your average view duration and retention. Are people watching beyond 30 seconds max, or are they sticking till the end, or are they clicking before the 30 seconds? You need to really observe all these things. Then also engagement and session starts, comments, likes, whether your video starts new watch sessions or not. So you need to observe all these things. So if your CTR is low, YouTube will automatically assume that people are not interested. So even if your content is amazing, if retention is low, YouTube assumes your video doesn't hold attention. And if it doesn't start sessions, it won't get prime placement on the browsing site. So you need to focus your energy on strong packaging and storytelling. Don't just upload, launch, or strategically. No. Then also you need to also know what we call that is what we call packaging is king. That is your titles and thumbnails. Now in 2025, the competition is fiercer than ever. Now every second, thousands of videos are being published on this app, and the algorithm has plenty of choices whether to present your video among this set of people or not. So your title should do three things basically. It's either that it sparks curiosity, it promise a clear benefit of or story, or be scannable on mobile. Do you understand? So also your title should also grab attention without clutter. You understand? Show one clear emotion, or what is it called, focal point. Then avoid overloading of content, of text. Let your text be short, and let it send a message immediately someone comes across your channel. Now, your first 10 seconds are are the make or break moment for retention in your video. So this year, if viewers click through, or if viewers clicks but drop off in the first seconds, YouTube considers that your video has failed the impression. So you need to hook the first and fast, what is it called, seconds of your video. You understand? Give the content and build tension in the life of your audience. Now you need to also think about the algorithm as a picky movie critic. It judges your video based on its opening scenes and packaging. So you need to get that right. And if you are halfway in the door, trust me, you have not yet started at all. Then you also need to leverage new analytics features in order to adjust faster. YouTube has quietly added new analytics tools this year, and they are gold if you know how to use them. So the new versus returning views chart tells you if you are attracting fresh eyes, or you're just talking to the same loyal audience. Now, the views sheet breakdown shows you where your viewers are actually coming from. You understand? Which is your browser, your suggested short feeds, notifications, or external, all these things. So if you want to get recommended, aim towards growing your browse and suggested percentage. Trust me, notifications and direct links won't scale you. Suggested traffic means that YouTube is actively recommending your content after other videos, and that is where real growth happens, right? So make sure to review these panels after every upload. So if your suggested views are low, it is usually a signal that your retention or CTR needs to be worked on. Then I also want you to adapt to the algorithm 2025 priorities. YouTube priorities in 2025 are very, very clear. One is that short form growth. Short forms are being pushed aggressively to keep people on the app. So if you are a long form creator, posting short can actually feed your channel new viewers. You understand? Then also you need to also master the session watch time. Now, YouTube doesn't just want viewers to click your videos, it wants them to keep watching more videos afterwards. So, if your content leads viewers into long sessions, you are rewarded, right? Then also, you also need to understand that content is consistency. You understand? Channels that maintain steady upload patterns are faring better in recommendation than those that post randomly. So if you want to be recommended, use shorts to pull in new audience. You understand? End your videos with clear and screens or verbal CTAs in order to keep people watching. Then also stick to a predictable posting rhythm, because the algorithm loves patterns. I also want you to remember that YouTube algorithm isn't your enemies. It is your partner, but you have to feed the right signals. Failure to do this, you're going to be floating above the water. That is the way I see these things. So here is how to get recommended on YouTube in 2025. It is not about hacking the system. No, it is about understanding the system values and how it works. So you need to nail your first 24 hours, package your videos like a pro, analyze smarter guys, and apply to short and session signal. And you are going to give the algorithm every reason for them to push your content to new audience. So I want you to hear this from me. Which of these, I want to get this from you. Go to the comment section and type. Now, tell me, which of these areas are you struggling with the most? Are you struggling with your CTR, your retention, your shorts, or consistency? Please drop your challenges in the comment section. Let us figure it out together. And if this video helped you, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe so that you don't miss out on my next deep dive on YouTube algorithm test updates. Check this video and cards. You're going to see a video that leads to that, and more also other videos that you can really feed your eyes with and gain more knowledge about YouTube growth. I believe that this video helped you a lot. We are signing out from here. See you guys in my next upload. Bye.